So it's sheetrock day for the barn. Got our truck outside so that we can use the garage floor. Since the shop has still got a bunch of stuff in it, this gives us space to actually measure and mark and get it cut. And then we'll see how it goes. First one ready to go.
First off, sorry for the glare. The camera was left near the window and the sun was nice and bright today and just kind of put a weird glare on the lens of the camera. The outside of the barn's pretty much wrapped up. There's a few little things I want to get done, but nothing major. So, especially now that the weather's turned cold. In fact, today it's been snowing pretty much all day. We've got 2-3 inches of snow outside. It's nice to be working on the inside. Since we've moved in here 8 years ago, of course, the primary thing was rebuilding the house. Now that I'm getting around to the barn, I've always wanted a workshop that I can have my tools actually set up so I can work on things and build projects and have fun with that. Starting to finally see that shop idea start coming together, and insulating and sheetrock was part of it. I will say up front that I am an amateur when it comes to construction work. I don't like to do sheetrock. It's not my favorite, especially sealing sheetrock. I'm just thankful to have such a wonderful wife that puts up with me, making her get up on the ladder and help screw in screws and help put it all together. But yeah, we got the walls and the ceiling sheetrock. I'm going to need to do something around the stairs in the cold weather to help hold the heat in a little bit better, because the heat just goes to the stairwell and right up into the attic. It's amazing, even on a cold winter day, there's no insulation at all up in the attic. It can warm up there pretty good. We had a little bit of struggle with this sheet, trying to get it to fit right, but we worked around it. We found a solution and got it in place. Once we got our rhythm going, sheetrock actually went pretty good, and we were able to get all but one more sheet that I need to do on the ceiling done in one day. And that was nice. Just seeing it start to come together, and I've got workbenches in progress as well, which you'll see a little bit later in the video. Just nice to start seeing things coming together and being able to put stuff together in a way that's organized and you can actually find things and hopefully eventually have a work area. I've got so many projects I want to do. Our daughter inherited a old wooden toolbox from her great-grandfather, and the front door's been broken, half the front door. It's out of oak. That's a project I'd like to work on. Get that put together, and there's some things I want to build for the house itself. I want to build a game/puzzle/linen closet in the hallway going to the spare room. That's something I'll be able to do here in this shop once I get it up and operational. Hoping to, we reclaimed some of the wood when we rebuilt the house. It had a flat roof on it, and I was able to save some of the old ponderosa pine timber that was used in the roof that's still in pretty good shape. I'm hoping to use that for projects around the house as well. I want to build a vanity and a linen cabinet for the spare bathroom. And with the improvements to the barn and now having that attic storage, the boards I was able to save that are in good shape are now up in the attic, so I can find them, go through them, find the ones I need. They're right there. They're also out of the weather, so I don't have to worry about them getting damaged anymore. they used to be outside under a tarp or under a sheet of pressure treated plywood, so it's nice that they're well protected inside. And it's also amazing once you start getting sheetrock up how much brighter it gets inside with the same lighting it had before. So there's one more sheet on the roof I need to do, or excuse me, the ceiling. That's going to wait until I get some more work done and get some things cleaned up, but it's the one closest to the stairwell. When we got to the wall sheetrock, it sure went a whole lot faster. For the shop, I do plan on in the summertime to do some plastering and some painting. I'm not going to do any texture or anything major to it, but I will tape the seams and cover up the screw heads, but it'll just be a basic, very simple, smooth finish and simple paint job just to help protect the sheetrock a little bit better. And I was able to get wiring done inside the shop. You can see the boxes there in the wall. I have proper wiring in conduit underground to an extension cord end that I can plug into a 40 amp 220 volt outlet in the garage, which now gives me power out in the shop. And it went to its own sub panel, and it's all done nice, and it's nice being able to unplug it and not have to worry about any power being on at the shop, and I don't have to go out and get any of that done. I did have some shelves on this back wall just for storage in the beginning, and I'm using the framework for this new workbench. And as things come together, I'll have to show that round piece of wood in the corner is actually going to be a Lazy Susan that I'm going to put in the corner with several tools on it. Hopefully it comes out. I'll definitely make sure I show that when we get that far, but shop's definitely coming along. It's nice to see it coming to shape and having a spot that I can do some work in, hopefully in the near future. Thanks for watching.